This woman runs Trade Me projects. She traded a paperclip all the way up to a house, where she then went ahead and gave away that house to someone from her TikTok. And this is Shay, the winner of the house, where around 2,000 people applied for this place. Now Shay lives in Pennsylvania, where she decides to go and travel all the way to her to let her know in person that she was the winner. Now this all took place back in 2022, where everything was great, the house was given away, everything was perfect. Now let's fast forward to current day, where Shay posted this TikTok where it says, when I literally won a house from a TikToker, but then was later banned from the property. Everybody very curious as to what happened. Why was she banned from her own property? Which then prompted the Trade Me projects to respond to the allegations, and it took a turn for the worst. She goes to explain that everything was fine. She gave away this house to Shay. This is her and her boyfriend moving in with her fur pets into the new house. She even started an Amazon wish list for Shay and her boyfriend so they can get some essentials to get started in their new life in this new house. And then a couple weeks later, she got this message from one of the neighbors saying that there's been tons of packages outside of her house, but no one's retrieving them and they're just sitting out in the rain. She then reached out to Shay, wondering when she'll be back, because I guess she was out of town because she went back to Pennsylvania to see her family, where she explained she's sorry, she's going to go back as soon as possible. She just needs to find a flight back to Clarksville. But nothing to worry about. Trade Me Projects decides to put a call to action. Anybody in the area that wants to just help out, get the packages to the shed in the back. That'll be great for the meantime while Shay comes back. Someone does end up taking the packages, but instead of putting them in the shed, she decides to just take them home just to make sure that they're safe. Where a few more weeks pass by and still no sign of Shay anywhere, and the packages, she's wondering if anybody's going to come pick them up. Where Shay continues to delay her arrival back to the house, where she says there's an issue here, an issue there, sorry for this, sorry for that. And now she's starting to get a little worried because it's been like 4 months and she hasn't came back to the house. It's not really looking like Shay is ever going to come back to the house. She even says, you know what, I've been taking care of the lawn, the mail, stuff like that, maintenance of the house from the outside. But, if you're not planning to move back in, I can have someone else move in instead. Where Shay says, I'm just struggling right now. I'm trying to find a flight back as soon as possible. And that's mostly what she gets out of Shay. Just like, I'm trying, I'm going to be there, promise, don't worry. But now it's been about like 14 months later, where she decides she's going to go back to the house, back in Clarksville. It's been over a year. She wants to make sure everything's fine, everything's still working by the time she gets back. Things have been off for a long time, so she wants to go and just make sure for herself, where she finds this crazy surprise where the house has been absolutely destroyed. There's trash everywhere. All the trash was stuffed in closets, moldy food in the fridge. Everything was just destroyed. She said that this was devastating to watch and to see, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back for her. Even after seeing that and being distraught about it, she still decided to remove herself amicably from Shay and said that, they're just going to part ways. She's going to take over the house and, deal with it herself. Shay then goes to explain that this was just a huge move for her. She's only 19. She wasn't ready for all this. It was just an overwhelming thing for her, and that she's also upset with herself leaving the house for like that for her. Now that the new update of Watch Me Trading has been posted, Shay's original video has now been deleted. Not sure what prompted her to post this shady video about Watch Me Trade, but it is what it is. Let me know down below what you guys think. I'll see you on the next one.